So out of all of the things that I need to do, this is my makeshift to-do list that I made last night before going to bed because life has just been crazy and I have not been able to get in my planner and thumb through the pages, although I've been carrying it around. But out of everything that I have going on today, my nail breaks. It is now 9:26. I've been up for quite a while. And folding clothes, hanging up clothes, starting to get ready to get packed because I have to leave for my flight in the morning at 5 a.m. My daughter is getting ready for her formal dance. It's just a whole lot going on. And I'm going to bring you along for the craziness, but I'm in my office now. Came down here so that I could grab my SD card so that I could record this vlog. But today's vlog is going to be all about me navigating through this I'm not going to say chaotic, this eventful day, getting my daughter ready for sis. Some friends are coming over. Our home is we hadn't had anybody come and get us together, so we're winging it today. It's going to all be okay. And this is her first dance. And the reason why I'm not on camera is because I look how I look. And I'm not getting ready to do that to you. But I did want to show you a few of these little things. And I'll get back on camera later. But this is a bouquet sash that I made. I called myself placing an order for someone to embroider it, but she never did return my call or respond to me, which is totally fine. I'm actually happy with this. My daughter's dress is like a lavender. It was probably this color right here. And I said, and y'all, I am very resourceful and creative. So I ordered 4-inch double-sided satin ribbon. I think that's what it is. Double-faced satin ribbon. So it's satin on both sides. And I just purchased a light color purple, excuse me, vinyl. And I added the monogram myself. And I think it looks pretty daggum good because the next formal that my daughter goes to necessarily she won't even look at this. So I was not going to pay quite a bit for it to not be used again. But y'all, I love this. This turned out so cute. Okay, and the flowers, I think they're holding up pretty good. These came from Trader Joe's. I was happy to see the calories. I just want them to be able to survive for today. Here are the calories, and I got some spider mom for a little pop of color and just some green filler. So I'm gonna get ready to get dressed, clean up, and then I need to do this. And these calories, I'm going to I know that I'm going to use one of the callus for the groom. Y'all, it's not the groom. For my daughter's escort. Not the groom. Please, don't take that. I'm just trying to get myself together today. girl, I'm dressed. I am now dressed, getting ready to run to the store to get some refreshment items. I need to run to the bank. I need to clean out my car. I'm trying to get all of this done in like an hour's time. My husband was called out last night at like maybe 9 or 10 o'clock at night, or maybe 11, and has been out all night. And because of the type of incident it required extensive investigating. He is now here, bless his heart. He's trying to get the downstairs ready because we'll have guests come rolling in here in about 4 hours. So we're rushing. Yeah. I am so in love. Sorry, that's my phone poking out, but I am so in love with these 2-piece jogger sets. Y'all, I am loving them. And whenever I see them and it's a color that I don't already have, I grab it. In love with the quarter zip crop top. And then tonight for the dance, I've already pulled this. I need to iron it. I'm just going to wear this eyelet top and my wide leg denim pants and some boots. So I'll iron that so that I can get ready to wear that for this evening, and I'll show you that on. So if I hadn't told you, my youngest daughter is getting ready for a formal dance. She's in an organization at school, and they are infamous for having formals and t-shirt dances, and we do the most for these girls when this time comes. She's going to have friends come over and do their hair and makeup and get dressed, and then they'll take pictures before we head over to the venue for the dance. I need to do her bouquet when I get back and try to make some type of edible treat for the parents and the students that will come over this evening to hang out before we head to the dance. So I am bringing you along for those happenings, and I also have to pack because in the morning I leave for Atlanta so that I can do a professional training for a college department. All right, y'all, I need to get to moving. Okay, this week that I am ending, because today is Saturday, excuse me, this week was very rough on me, very, very rough, and I found myself in a funk. I know that there's grief in that, and I mean, October was a whole lot. It was just a whole lot, and I couldn't shake it. I didn't know. Well, I know grief is part of it, and the other is, girlfriend's over 40, so you have perimenopause playing a part. I can't discredit that. Sorry if you are shaking. That's probably weird, but perimenopause, all of the fun things that our bodies go through. I think a lot of it just had something to do with it. Stress, October. Let me just say October. And now I'm probably just physically, emotionally, and all of that, all of the in between, just now dealing with it. So I got up this morning because I do feel a little better. Got up this morning and know that I needed to get some things done for my head to be clear. I cannot survive in clutter. When clutter happens, something has to be going on with me for me to not tackle it right then and there. So that was a telltale sign, and I knew that as my clean clothes piled up, or if I wore something or tried on things and I didn't hang it up, after a while it piled up, and I know I had to have been going through something. And I'm looking at my car, And normally I go to the car wash once or twice a week. Have not done that this particular week. My clothes piled up. The clean towel stayed in the hamper all week long. I was like, you know what? Cannot go into another week like this. If anything, you don't want to have the emotional stuff playing out while your physical world is also shattered. So I'm like, let me get my environment together. And I started to do that, and you know, there was a boost. Am I 100% better? Absolutely not. But I know that I cannot let everything around me crumble just because I am going through something. And I feel good when I am able to clear the clutter, organize things, put things back in their space. I do feel better. I looked in my purse, and my purse is a mess. My purse is a mess. So before I travel anywhere, I am going to clean out my purse. I don't think I'm going to take this purse that I'm carrying. It's my honey brown Coach Tabby. I don't think I'm going to take that to Atlanta with me. But nevertheless, this purse is getting cleaned out. I cleaned out my black one this morning, and yeah, this needed to happen. I let a whole week go by and everything just went to shambles. It may not be as bad to some that I'm making it seem as far as the clutter that I have, or it may be worse to some who's like, girl, yeah, you need to get this under control. For me, I really did need to get that under control. Okay, so now I am headed to run a few errands. It is 10:37. My goal is to have all of the errands, all of the things done so I can be at home by noon, because I really need to do my daughter's bouquet. I don't know why I tend to stress over things like that. Like, what if it doesn't turn out well? I've done this plenty of times, and I think that's just all of the stuff showing up. I've done this plenty of times for weddings and bigger occasions. Why am I letting a small dollop of doubt come in and have me question if I'm able to put together my daughter's bouquet? You know, we have to be careful of things like that, ladies, sisters. It takes a very small amount of fear and doubt to spoil your entire mood and thought process. So when you feel a spot of it, go ahead and tackle it and be like, no, I can do this. I can do it. I've done it before. If I hadn't done it before, I have the ability, the mental capacity, the intelligence to learn how to do it and to make it look so dadgum fabulous. We have to coach ourselves up. My plans are to have you see me put this thing together. And when I put it together, you all have to clap in the comments and tell me that it turned out good, I think. Okay. All right. So first stop is getting ready to be made. I thank y'all so much for being on this wacky of a journal. The past few weeks have been tough on your girl. Let me tell you, it has been tough. And I know it probably reflects a little bit in the vlogs, but I'm still trying to show up no matter how I feel, no matter how short the content is. I'm still trying to show up. And I know that what I'm going through, what my family is going through, this too shall pass. All right, talk to you in a little bit. Yeah, I made it. It is 12:03. I said I wanted to be done with my errands by 12. I am right on the money. When I got my car washed, cleaned out the trash. Actually didn't have a lot of trash in the car. Tank is above half. You know, when it gets at half, to me it means low. So I'm good on gas for today. And y'all, I'm headed home. So my husband, I told you earlier that he had
He got called out for work, and it took up all of the time. He is our he's our chef. He is My husband is our chef. Any food needs, we call on him, and he's because that's his love language. If he can feed you, he's going to do it. But because he already has commitments, morning commitments, he can't do it. So I'm having to be the step-in chef and get the things. I'm now having to add this to my already growing list of things that I need to get done before our first guest arrives home to our home. It's gonna get done. I chose some simple items to do. I have just a little bit of fruit, some cheese. I forgot to get crackers, but I'm sure we may have crackers at home. I'm gonna do a buffalo chicken dip, a spinach dip, and meatballs. And I grabbed some cookies that my daughter likes, and a few little small bottles of soda. And of course I can show you what I got, but this is just going to be something really quick because the girls are going to come over to the house at 2 to start doing their makeup and hair. This is something that they can nibble on. They can nibble on this food all the way up until the time for them to take pictures. When some of the guys come over, they'll come dressed, and if their parents want to nibble, they sure can. I just wanted to be able to provide them with something to nibble on before they go to the dance, because at the dance I believe it's no food. I think we just order like cookies and punch, and usually when the students get there, if they don't eat before, they don't eat at the dance. They may go eat afterwards. My daughter asked me if she could go and eat afterwards, but because I have an early morning flight, I told her I can't be responsible for getting you to a restaurant or even thinking about those types of plans. If anything, you all come back over to my house and finish up eating this food. So I am now getting ready to turn into the home, and priority is to make sure my husband, I think, sanitized the kitchen. I'm gonna go ahead and get all my platters and bowls out that I need, and wash all of the fruit before I cut that up, and then I'm gonna work on her flowers. But we're moving right along. We're moving right along. Right now it's food, flowers, and packing for tonight. Unload the things with me. I think these are so cute. I got some little bottles of beverage, Sprite, lemonade, and Dr. Peppers. We have water here, and fruit, just some red grapes, seedless grapes. I just ate a donut, so if you see crumbs around my mouth, it's glazed. Strawberries, no, it's really hard to pick strawberries because they just didn't look good. And my daughter, she likes these cookies, so I got 2 packs of these. The barbecue sauce, because I don't have my husband here to make barbecue sauce, so I'm going to use this Sweet Baby Ray's for the meatballs. My daughter and I like this for our morning coffee, but I just got this. It's not for today. Have beef broth for the meatballs and a very small container of French dressing. Do y'all keep these for trash bags? I do. And let's see what we have. Okay, this is for the dips. I have 2 packs of cream cheese. For the spinach dip, I use the Knorr vegetable recipe mix. Also for the spinach dip, I'm going to use some of this ranch seasoning. Mine went blank. And then for the buffalo chicken dip, I have, I don't know if I'm going to use 1 or 2, it just depends on how much mixture I have. but I have this buffalo mix. And I'm gonna make it quick. Rotisserie chicken. I think they're smaller now. They used to be so much bigger, but I'm gonna use this rotisserie chicken for the buffalo chicken dip. Got it in the traditional seasoning. And the spinach, yep, of course you need spinach. I use a chopped spinach. I have 2 of them. And then for the fruit and cheese tray, I just got the small bags of the mild cheddar and the Kobe and Monterey Jack. I do spinach, chopped spinach, and then I like the Fiesta blend cheese. I'm going to use this for both of the dips. And meatballs, the pack of the home style meatballs. So I'll put these in a crock pot. I purchased 2 just to see if I would need 1 pack or 2. And 2 different styles of chips, these Santitas, white corn tortillas, and Doritos. I like Doritos for cheesy dip.